Yo, what's going on? It's just Don, bringing you a brand new video. How's everybody's day going? Today, I'm gonna be telling you a sneaky link story time, but unfortunately, I'm gonna be honest with you, this one's a no. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, and turn those post notifications on so you can hear when my next video comes out. Let's get straight into it. So this story took place before quarantine and before Corona, so keep that in mind, because I know I'm out in a lot of public places in this, and it was not during COVID, so you guys don't have to stress. Okay, so I was talking to this girl for a few months before COVID, and this is really when I was really in my grind, like I was junior year, I was feeling myself, and there's a lot of people that were hitting me up, so I gotta admit, I was kind of on my demon timing, you know what I'm saying? So this one girl, we were talking for a while, but we were so on again, off again. It just, like I got to explore other options, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So, so because of that, I never really felt as close as we really could have, due to us always not really talking for like a few weeks and then talking again and like meeting up again, and it's just like, it was very, very toxic. I would definitely admit. I wanted things to work though, so this one night I hit her up and I was like, hey, like I'm free, are you free? I think we should, go out to eat and maybe go bowling or do something special, since we've been so toxic to each other and I really want things to work, right? So I, without telling any of my friends, because I really was kind of ashamed to tell all of my friends that I was in this kind of situation with a girl, I took her out to bowling, and this place has like laser tag and like an arcade, so like we did like 2 rounds of bowling and we ate and we chilled, right? Then after that, I took her out to go get some ice cream, which was, kind of expensive. At the time, mans didn't have a job and wasn't really making that much money, so, it did break the bank, but, once again, I felt it was worth it because I saw this going long term. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to pursue this girl. This is the one. So at the ice cream parlor, like we're just chilling in, like we're chopping it up and we're talking about some old memories and stuff, and she gets a text on her phone, and she just, after that, everything on the whole date just changed. Like she just started acting kind of, more like suspect. Like she just kept checking her phone constantly and was barely like paying attention to the words I was saying. Like, like the whole date went in a whole 360, 180, like whatever you call it. And I was sick, like in my head, like I'm like, yo, like who is she texting? Like we're having a great time here and like you're ruining it. And she just kept looking at her phone, so I kind of had a low-key outburst, and I was like, yo, like if you want to be on your phone, then just let me know, like I can finish my conversation after, because I don't like when I'm talking and someone keeps looking down at their phone. I mean, I feel that is disrespectful, and trust me, I know I'm not the only one out here that thinks that. So she was like, oh yeah, like I'm sorry, like it's just like my mom this, like my mom that, right? I was like, okay, it's all good, I took a nice deep breath, everything seemed to be getting good again, and like once again, like we're talking about some other like personal stuff, and yeah, this led us to her saying that she had the free today and that I could slide by for a while. So I was like, hey, I got enough time, it's only like 10:30. So she drove us to her crib, and I was looking around her house. This is the first time I've really been in her house, and wow, like seeing it on FaceTime all the time and then seeing it in person, ginormous house. Like, not, all right, chill, not ginormous, but like it was a pretty large size. Like I'm not used to houses anyway, so whenever I see like a nice looking house, I think, whoa, like that's bold, like that's crazy, because that's just like that's just not how I grew up. So like she's showing me like some of the features, kind of flexing on me low key. And then she finally shows me to her bedroom, and she has like the really cool like LED lights and heated floors, bro. Like imagine heated floors. So we're just laying on the floor, you know, and I'm testing out these heated floors, and then she's lays right next to me, and like we're just chilling, right? Uh, Things get a little bit intimate, and then she gets a text on her phone, and she immediately jumps up and goes to read it, and I'm like, yo, what is going on? Like, you've been on that phone. Like, are you sure it's just your mom and this thing? I keep saying like this thing and like that because it's something really personal, and I respect her. So she was like, yeah, I just want to make sure. And I was like, listen, like, I don't want to be that guy, but like, I think you're hiding something from me. And at that moment, like, her facial expression just went from like kind of in like a worry to like a, oh damn, like I'm busted, right? And then she just came clean, and she was like, yeah, my boyfriend wants to come over right now. And I was like, what? Like, in that moment, like, it felt like a shot to the heart, bruh. Like, when she said her boyfriend, I was like, you know, like, usually I would be shocked, but no, like, I just, you know, since I kind of suspected it, like, it was just a shot to the heart. And I wasn't even really worried that he was going to pull up. It was just like, dang, yo, like, I spent all this time and this money and this effort, and, you know, like, I put all my like emotions into this whole thing, and you're just gonna like basically tell me that you've had a boyfriend the whole time. So we're just arguing, but then we hear like a knock on the door, right? And then she's like, yo, like, you gotta hide, right? So I didn't even really hide. I went into the closet, right? Because that's, you know, that's just like my thing. Like, bro, like, I go into the closet when it comes to hiding, because like, you're not finding me in there. Like, I'm black, it's dark, you're not catching me, okay? Right? So her real man's pulls up, okay? And I'm just basically in the closet hearing them argue because he was suspecting that she was cheating, which, you know, man instinct, I'm really, really proud of the guy because he was right. But they started to argue, and then that led to them watching movies on their bed, and I was basically just in the closet basically hearing everything that's going on out there. I don't think they were doing anything, but I basically had to wait till Mans fell asleep. And when he fell asleep, she finally came into the closet, signaled me out, gave me my stuff, and I went home. It was a shot to the heart, yeah, in the moment, but when I started to think about it, I was like, dang, like, I mean, she had a man the whole time, but she still wanted me on her team. So, I mean, like, I wasn't too pressed, especially because, like, I still have my team. So we went our separate ways. Never hit her up again. She never hit me up again. She still likes my posts on Instagram and comments, but still has a man's. I don't know how that works, but yeah, that's gonna end the video. It's just Don signing off. Peace.